Okay, this is my video of my 1/72nd scale B-36J Peacemaker bomber. The largest bomber the United States ever built. And it was the first truly intercontinental bomber available. As you can see, this is a very large model. Probably the largest aircraft model that was ever made. Anyway, I thought I would just take a video of it. I built this in honor of an American hero who served his country in World War II, and that was Jimmy Stewart. As you can see at the back, it has two 20mm cannons. Actually, this is the J version of the aircraft and represents the city of Fort Worth aircraft, which was the last production aircraft built. They had 6 very large piston engines, propeller engines, that were pusher engines, as you can see, but they also had 4 jet engines on these nacelles right out by the ends of the wings. As you can see, those types of nacelles later became the standard nacelles that are used to this day in terms of their design for jet aircraft, including commercial aircraft. Anyway, this model, also you can see a couple 20mm cannons on the front. This model is over 3 feet wide. The actual airplane had a wingspan of 235 feet, which is huge. Anyway, Jimmy Stewart served in World War II as a pilot for B-24 Liberators. He signed up before Pearl Harbor and ultimately earned 2 Distinguished Flying Crosses, which is an amazing feat if you think about it in combat. Let me turn this model over because I wanted to show the bomb bay. This bomb bay actually is not totally realistic because I believe there were 2 of them, but this bomb bay I set up and built so that I could do a couple of things. One is so that I could show the tunnel that went through here from front to back. You can see it, it's green, for the crew to access the rear and front portions of the aircraft. Back here there were a number of people who worked various equipment as well as the rear guns, and then you had the pilot and the radar people up front, and they had to go through this tunnel to get to the back. Anyway, I also made this so that I could put a Mark 17 thermonuclear bomb in once I build it. I haven't done that yet. Anyway, as I was saying about Jimmy Stewart, even though he was already a very accomplished movie star, he joined the military before Pearl Harbor because he came from a family that was very patriotic and where his father and grandfathers had served. After the war, rather than going back directly to movies, he stayed in the reserve and ultimately flew this aircraft. If you want a great movie, find and watch the movie Strategic Air Command, starring Jimmy Stewart. He ultimately also flew the B-58 Hustler and the B-52. In fact, his last actual military mission was on an arc light bombing mission when he was a general on a B-52 over North Vietnam. A brave man. Most people wouldn't know that about him, and an absolutely great actor. Anyway, a true American hero. I got this model because it is the best depiction of the B-36 I think you can find, and it was really, really wonderful and fun to build. So with that, there's my 1/72nd scale Monogram B-36J.